As we get closer to PGA Championship play at Quail Hollow, less than 24 hours from now, there are several golf enthusiasts here in town, along with the pros.
Of course, Queen City News anchor Julian Sador introduces us to one of them who went from amateur to influencer.
Nowadays, if you're a fan of golf, your social media is probably flooded with creators doing hole vlogs, showing them playing a certain course, or swing coaches claiming how low they shoot. But a local golfer has broken through to see huge success, not by doing the norm or what you'd see on your feed. Instead, he's just being himself and having fun doing it.
Par 3, my first. I'm gonna try to come in. Yeah, that's. Look at Big Lot turning through the shot with a backswing only a mother could love.
His name is Eric Lottery, better known as Lot to those who've met him, and he's far from your average golf content creator.
I got no business being here. Like, I have no business being here, bro. Like, I'm not good at golf. Like, I'm really good at entertaining people, but like, if you're coming to watch good golf, that's not what I bring to the table. I just bring a good energy and fun times, bro.
For a game that's traditionally buttoned up, Lot lets his hair out, dresses with the sense of swag, and plays more like most of us do, which in a sense is what makes him so relatable.
Ain't no way.
So how did this average golfer gain such a following in a day and age where there are so many golfers online? Well, to understand that fully and his approach to making videos, you first have to understand exactly who Lot is.
Hey, now I may be responsible for some deeds that you can't believe when I fall asleep.
Born in Fayetteville, as a young kid, Lot thought his stardom would come through music.
I went on a talent show, bro, and I did Montel Jordan. This is how we do it.
No.
And ever since that point, I was just like, yo, I want to do music. I want to do music. I want to be an entertainer.
The youngest of three, he would grow up rapping and playing hoops. As time went on, it would be his music that allowed him to perform several times at the iconic South by Southwest Festival and bring his vocals to video game franchise NBA 2K twice, first in 2020 and then again in 2021. He would even take his skills behind the camera, shooting video documentaries. But it was the lingo he learned playing basketball that would help his career take off better than a perfectly hit drive.
I played basketball throughout my whole, like I said, I didn't pick up a club until I was in my 30s. So the lingo was always in basketball. Whenever we shoot, we, you know what I mean? Like if we hit one, yak him.
After shooting a few videos with some regular commentary, Lot tried something different.
And then when I finally did one where I talked how I regularly talk to my homeboys, it did like 1.5 million overnight.
And just like that, suddenly the man who thought his career calling would be elsewhere and had only golfed at local courses was getting called to play the likes of Pinehurst.
And that was when I looked over to my wife again and I was like, yo, I'm lit. It's over. It's over. I'm so lit. And I went out there and I shot probably the worst I've ever shot in my life, playing Pinehurst #2. Probably shot like a 175 out there, but I had a great time. And from that point on, I've just been getting invited to pretty much any and everything you can think of, bro.
In just a few years, his rise has been nothing short of a hole-in-one. He's walked Augusta, seen the Masters live, lived every golfer's dream. He was even asked by the PGA to do hole vlogs for some of the world's most famous golfers, like Ricky Fowler.
That one did like 1 million the same day. And in the comments, Justin Thomas was like, yo, Rick made it. Where's mine at? And then from that point on, I've done one for, I did one for JT, Max Homa, Sahith Theegala, Shane Lowry, Minwoo Lee.
The list goes on, but through it all, Lot remains humble.
Oh, you hit that.
Playing a few holes with him at his home course of Charles T. Myers, it's easy to see the man he is on camera
That's how we play. Look at this guy.
is just as likable as the man he is in person. Unchanged by the fame and set to inspire anyone, no matter how they may look, to get out there and just play.
Respect the course, first and foremost. That's it. But all the people who have a stigma about how you look, how you're dressed, or what clubs you're hitting, whatever the case, bro, don't worry about it.
Because in the end, that's how you make golf fun. And having fun on and off the golf course, along with entertaining people, is what Lot, Eric Lottery, is all about. Now, I did ask Lot what his end goal is, and he said it's to continue to be a trendsetter and to help grow the game of golf. And of course, as he says, anyone and everyone is welcome to join his tribe.